Okay, hey everyone, and welcome to another Class 66 Rocks Stobart review. Now, before we kick off this review, I've got some news on the house move for you. After speaking with the estate agents and my parents over the weekend, it's looking very likely that we're going to be moving around November, December time. So this year, 2015. So as some of you who follow me on Twitter at Class 66 Rocks, for those of you who don't, may have noticed, I was eyeing up loft space and garage space the other day as we went up to the new house to take a look around it and see what work needed doing. Now, we're planning on putting the layout in one of two places. Either it's going in the loft or it's going in the garage. Well, I call it a garage. It's like a really long shed, so it's longer than a garage, but it's been used previously just for storing gardening tools in, etc. So the previous owner hasn't had a chance to clear it out, so we've said we'll do that. So at the minute we're in two halves as to where to put the layout, but once we've decided, I will do a video on the location of where the layout's going to be. So in the meantime, I'll be doing some reviews on my old house and some reviews in the new house while we're doing it up, because obviously it'll take about 2 to 3 months, something like that, to get everything sorted, get the papers signed and everything moved. But like I say, it's looking like November or December this year we are moving, so hopefully we will be in the new house at Christmas. So the rebuild of the new layout, it might start in the Christmas holidays actually, or it might start in January, as early as that. So if you can bear with me for the time being, and like I say, once we've sorted all this space out and measured up what's what and what's going where, then I will be putting a video up and showing you around the new house and where the layout's going to be going. So with that out of the way, let's get on with today's review. So I've had this particular model since Christmas last year, so Christmas 2014. So if we take a look at the box, we can see it is a Cararama model and it's an Eddie Stobart truck. Now unfortunately this particular truck doesn't fit a description of what it actually is. So I'm actually going to guess it's a Scania R Series Topline with a double deck trailer, hence the shape of it. So as you can see on the side of the box, it says 1/50th scale, diecast metal, collectible hauliers limited edition. So if we look on the bottom of the box, we can also see that Cararama is actually part of Oxford Diecast. So I think Livery made the model on behalf of Cararama and give them credit for it as well. So as you can see, we've got the cararama.com website, but there's no product description, which is quite strange really, but that doesn't really matter. Excuse me, I think I'm losing my voice. What actually matters is the model that's inside it. So let's get it open and take a look at it. So I have opened it at one end because I've already had it out of the box to look at it to make sure it's not damaged, etc. So just take it out and put the box to one side. So as you can see, here we have the Scania R Series Topline with the double deck trailer. So we'll take the Scania out first. So as you can see, the plastic is quite crinkly, so it doesn't come out easily. So I've got to say it's really lightweight. There's no weight to this particular model at all. So we'll start with the front. So as you can see on the top of the foil there, we have the word Stobart in green. Moving down, as you can see, if I just tilt these mirrors, I think once we've moved house, I'm going to have to put a bit of glue on them to get them to stay where they are, because that's just a bit bendy at the minute. but as you can see we've got the blind spot mirror and the mirrors on the left and right hand sides. So moving down now, you can see we have the Stobart cab wrap design on the surround of the cab, and the name Mary Amanda. If I just zoom the camcorder in, apologies if you can hear a barking, that's my puppy downstairs. She barks at anything and everything, including people walking past the house. So as you can see, we've also got the R440 logo just down there, and the number plate PX60AZU. And as you can also see, we've got the headlights and the indicators on the left and right hand sides, as well as some lamps or spot lamps, whatever you wish to call them, on the bottom of the bumper. So moving the cab round to the side now, as you can see we have the StobartGroup.com website. Now I don't think this particular one works anymore. I think they've changed it again to eddiestobart.co.uk or .com, something like that. So as you can see, we've got the cab wrap design printed neatly on the side of the cab door, along with the silver Stobart S arrow just there. And if we just zoom the camcorder in again, you can see we've got the fleet number H135 and the name Mary Amanda on the bottom of the passenger door. As you can see, it's a 6-wheel tracked unit, hence the 3 wheels on either side. So turning the unit round to the back now, as you can see we've got a bit of checker plate on here, which is actually a nice touch actually to this particular model, makes it stand out quite a bit. So as you can see, if we just zoom in slightly again there, you can see we've got the number plate in the middle, PX60AZU. We've also got some very detailed brake, indicator and reversing lights on the left and right hand sides. And I've got to say, that is actually a very nice touch to this model, how they've detailed it so good. Because usually Oxford Diecast, the only models I've ever reviewed are the smaller ones. So this is my first 1/50th scale Oxford Diecast / Cararama model that I've reviewed, but I have reviewed Corgi 1/50th scale models which are different again, yet they've got more weight to them, would you believe. So as you can see on the mud flaps at the back, we also have the Scania wording. So I'll just zoom the camera back out again for the time being. So as you can see on the other side, there's nothing much different. We have the StobartGroup.com website running across the top of the foil, and again we've got the Stobart cab wrap design, as you can see, and again the fleet number H135 and the name Mary Amanda on the bottom of the cab door just there. So if we just zoom back out again, so that's the cab. So now let's move on and take a look at the trailer. So let's take the trailer out and place that on one side. Okay, so here we have the trailer, and again it is really lightweight. I mean, you can juggle it with your hand, it's that lightweight. So as you can see, it's a double deck trailer. Now I'm not too sure whether it's a chilled one or whether it's just a general like a grocery one. I mean, I do see them up and down on the road, but obviously because we haven't got a description I can't say it's one and it's not. But what makes me think it's not a chilled one is because we haven't got the fridge on the front, because usually we should have a fridge there if it was going to be chilled. So we'll start with the front. So as you can see, we have the trailer number, which is BDD1596 on the left and right hand sides. As you can see, the trailer's in plain white with Eddie Stobart in green running across the length of it, and underneath that the words delivering sustainable distribution also in green. As you can see, it's a tri-axle trailer, hence the 3 wheels on either side, and we also have the trailer legs just under here, and if you can just see that, they just tilt slightly from side to side, but I might have to just loosen them up a little bit, because I think they've just stuck on with being in the box so long. So turning the trailer around to the back now, I don't think it opens. No, it doesn't, unfortunately, otherwise I'd be able to show you inside the trailer. So on the back we have the words Eddie Stobart in green. Underneath that, on the trailer doors itself, we have the words Working for Greener Logistics Solutions, the StobartGroup.com website, the trailer number BDD1596 on the left and right hand sides. As you can also see, lower down, we have the number plate PX60AZU, as well as the indicators, the brakes and the reversing lights, and also some warning panels and warning triangles, as you can see, also on the left and right hand sides. So, if I turn the trailer around now, there's nothing much different I can show you on this side. Again, we've got the words Eddie Stobart and underneath delivering sustainable distribution. So, that is it basically. The Cararama Scania R Series top line with double deck trailer in Eddie Stobart Limited livery.